everyone, and welcome to my twin flame journey. This is the daily drama, and for September 21st, damn, time is flying by. Can I just say? And can I also say, now when I was doing the cards, it's like I do my little like meditation prayer or whatever, I say my things, protect the reading, all of that stuff. And before I even ask any questions, the scandal card flipped out. I says, all right, Spirit, I know you're excited to talk about the scandal, but hold on, let me finish doing my little prayers and my little things over the cards. So then as I was laying out the cards, I mean, they were flipping like quick, So obviously Spirit was on point tonight. And of course, I see the cards before you do. And the ones that were coming out and the answers to the questions, I was just like, damn, Spirit, you're on fire tonight. You're on point. Because, I mean, obviously, I can resonate a lot with the readings because I'm a twin flame. And what they're saying here, at least in this lower half, I was just like, it sounds like my situation. So hopefully it sounds like your situation too, and you get some benefit from these readings because that's why I'm here. But I couldn't believe how Spirit was on fire tonight, and Spirit was on point. So speaking of, let us see what's going on here. Now, for the masculine, he's thinking good news, fame, reconciliation. So for some of you, someone might be happy that they're going to have an opportunity to get back together. Maybe some of you have already spoken with your twin and kind of in the process of clearing the air and getting on your path together. But let us see, or maybe he's just thinking that he's excited about pursuing this. Let us see. Good news. Oops. Good news. Oh. Ooh. La superbia. Ego. Arrogance. Good news. Good news. Maybe that's symbolizing somebody that's just feeling good, strutting their peacock feathers because they're feeling like they got good news, I guess. Good news. Good news. Ooh, messengare, message from a distance. So for the masculine, there's some good news. So he's strutting his peacock feathers, I guess, in regards to a message he's gotten from a distance, or he's wanting to deliver a message of good news, that he wants to get back together, or he received from the feminine. Do we need to do any more? Probably not, because it says here reconciliation. Let's get back together. So the good news is there's success in regards to either he's come to a realization he wants to get back together and he's going to deliver the message, or it's good news that he got a message that the divine feminine wants to get back together. And how he should be thinking is happiness, change, challenge, and justice. So they're co-signing on that good news and strutting them feathers. They're saying, good, be happy. Change is coming, or change is good. Or there's going to be a change in regards to whatever challenge that this was to get back together, or maybe he's dealing with some challenge over here that he needs to get out of in order to get back together. But because I got here justice, and justice is karmic justice, or it could be the justice system. Maybe somebody's like getting a divorce because that marriage and all of that stuff was over here before. So it's possible that, you know, he's the challenge of justice, whether it be karmic or needing to get a divorce, that it's something to be happy about. That change is coming. And how he feels, well, he feels that he deserves love and that the feminine deserves love because you are both lovable. This is how he feels about the feminine. And love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Maybe he's knowing that he needs to love himself by working on himself, by coming together with his feminine. And also he sees how she's loving herself by standing in her truth, by standing in her power, and helping him to raise the bar within himself. You know, that self-love on both ends. But this is, you know, how he feels about the feminine. So he has a respect for her and a love for her. And how he should feel. He should feel tenderness, dear. I am both gentle and powerful. So they want him to express his tenderness, his love and affections. And you also got quiet. I go into peaceful silence and I listen. They want him to continue to listen to the guidance he's been getting in regards to himself, in regards to the feminine and the journey. And this is what is currently blocking him. Ending. Barrier. So there's a barrier in regards to ending a situation, which is probably why this justice thing is here. Because he's needing to possibly end a marriage. And this is a little bit of a challenge, but he's come to a realization that he wants to get back together again, or he's gotten a message that he wants to, or he wants to deliver a message. But still, the process of getting from point A to point C is still point B. And that's feeling a little bit of still of a barrier for him. And how he can get past this barrier, generosity and truth. So he needs to give some truth. He needs to express his feelings in both areas or one area or wherever he's need to express some truth and give some tenderness, or give somebody the truth in regards to ending a situation. But that's how he gets past it. It's basically the same messages that he's been getting all week. Speak your truth. Say what you got to say. Do what you got to do. Be strong. It's all good. And what advice they have for him, well, is release. So we're going to read what this is. And then you also had perfection. So let us see. Where's my book? Yeah. So we got, let's do perfection since that's the red section, and the red section is first. Trying to make it easy on ourselves, people. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. The inspirational message is, are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world, and you will see it. Personal inquiry, where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. Key ideas, alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love, transformation ahead. Keywords, uniqueness, friendship, acceptance. So maybe he's come to accept this for what it is. That's why it's like good news, and he's strutting his stuff, and he's like, because he's feeling good about himself, and he's feeling good about her and the union. And he desires love. But they also say, you know, don't be too hard on yourself in this process. and look for what's right and good in your world. Like, have gratitude. Keep positive. And then release. Oh, that breeze feels so nice. So when you do this stuff, you start, well, you know, people that channel, you get hot. You feel like super hot. So that's why I sit in front of this window here. It's a nice breeze. Release. I can no longer keep your secrets. Ooh, that's, remember he had secrets and over here before. He's needed to release some secrets. That's why he's needing to be generous and give some truth here. Inspirational message. This is about personal responsibility and release of blame. It is time to clear the debris and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide. Dropping those masks. Personal inquiry. This indicates healing family of origin issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Facing yourself. Facing what needs to be healed. Letting go of those things that no longer serve you, including relationships that don't serve you. Key ideas. Release. Dwelling on the past. Righteous anger. Change in consciousness. Judgment day. Seeing clearly. Hidden truths. Great discovery. Keywords are healing, remission, and integration. Integration of this union. Healing yourself. Those things that have been keeping you stuck. You know, no longer dwelling on the past, releasing the past. You've had a change in consciousness. You're seeing things clearly now, and you're revealing hidden truths. Healing family of origin issues, because your divine feminine is your family, because it's the other half of you. So that's the masculine. And what the feminine is thinking, she's got storm, journey, some more secrets. There's all these secrets, always these secrets. What's going on, people? So I guess she's thinking she wants to weather the storm and go on this journey because she's learning some secrets about this situation. Some secrets are being revealed. Let's see, secrets. БЛÄSSIἰΓS, lightheartedness. So some secrets are being revealed. You know, this is also, this is also reminds me of like the Three of Cups, which stand for three-party situations. So, you know, the secret could be around a third party, around another relationship, another marriage that was here or something. You know, and she's thinking, she's trying to weather the storm while this gets wrapped up so that they can embark on the journey. But, you know, maybe she's being, or she can be happy about some secrets that he's telling her about how he feels. So it's like celebrating how she should think as the master. Deception. See, always these lies and secrets. And the lady, this is using your intuition. So she's the master of seeing through deception by using her intuition. That's always the case. Whenever I do my own readings, they always call me the master. They say master, spiritual. I'm the spiritual master. So, gee, thanks, Spirit. You make me feel good of myself, which is what they try to do. They try to encourage you, you know. So they call you the master. Let's see, deception. Deception. Kaza. This was on deception. So there's been some deception in regards to a living situation, possibly his living situation. Maybe that's what the secrets are about. Deception. Deception. Come on, Spirit. Let me be. That's why I told you. That's why I do this stuff ahead of time, because I'm not trying to sit here for 3 hours shuffling cards on camera. Deception. Deception. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Yep. Sacerdotale. This is healing, spiritual relationship, a marriage even. You know, the psychologist, therapist, but spiritual, I would think, healing, a living situation, deception around a marriage in a living situation. Ooh, that's what I told you. It's like a friggin' soap opera. Ugh. And this is how she's feeling very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And she's feeling engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So she knows it's coming around, because maybe he's sent her a message, or he's going to. And how she should be feeling is mercy. Yeah, Lord have mercy. I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. She's, you know, it's like being the bigger person isn't always easy, is it? When you want to sit in your stuff and you want to sit in the whatever, you got to be compassionate. You got to be forgiving. You got to show mercy. It's all, it says it's tough for all of us. And then there's prayer. This is how she should be feeling. Instead of worrying, I pray about this situation to bring about real solutions. Yeah, because she's still stressing, obviously. If there were lies and deception and all that around, you know, it says it's going to take time. It takes time to heal. You know, it's not going to be overnight, but as long as efforts are being made, you're on your way. And what might be a block is power, greed. So the power is like the magnitude of something, or something that's like a really strong thing. And greed was the card that came out of here before. And he also had codependent here. So a block could be the power of that codependency, of him not leaving that situation. Let's see, power. 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 Doctore. This is also healing. This is a doctor, a lawyer, someone who can solve a problem. Power. Donna Maritata. This is the married woman. So, divorcing somebody. This is the wife. So, her block is him needing to release this barrier of ending this situation. That's why he's needing to be generous and speak a truth here, so he can get out of that and proceed on with this. You know, her block is him doing what he needs to do, basically. And how she can get through this block. Oh, you got hidden enemy again. Boy, there's always the lying, the cheating, the scheming, the hidden enemies, the secrets, the deception. Someday, people, someday we hope that these cards will not show up in our readings, right? Hidden enemy. Hope. Stop, look, and listen. Pay attention to red flags. So how she can remove the block, which is him needing to remove his block, is, you know, him, the hidden enemy, the one who's keeping secrets and lying and doing whatever he's doing, him having hope. Because up here, I think it was yesterday, he was told to have hope. Hope for the woman of the world. Oh, it was no, have faith in the woman of the world, good news. Like for him to keep that positive thoughts about him as far as reconciliation, about things happening. Like keep that hope. So it's him having that hope and paying attention to all the signs he's been getting or what he needs to do. So again, her blocks and how to remove them all are based in him and what he needs to do. And her advice is trickery. This again is about lies and deception. And also gossip. So let us see what her blocks are. And they're all in the green section. How? And this is also heart chakra. The green is heart chakra. The red is root chakra. Let's see, gossip. I never met a person I didn't like. Personal inquiry. Charmaine is about prejudice and misunderstanding. What am I resisting? Key ideas. Uniqueness of others. Naivete. Support for your vision. Lack of appreciation. Refocusing your life. Keywords. Freedom. Dance. Honor. The inspirational messages. Charmaine Chartreuse suggests that appreciating differences is key. This card is a warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. So they're just encouraging her again. Pray about it. Show mercy. Be open to forgiveness. Be open to weathering the storm. Forgiving and learning, you know, so that you too don't lose this opportunity. You know, it's for you both not to lose the opportunity here by staying in, you know, the ego or the wounding or the past or all that fun stuff. And the trickery, the tempter is as guilty as the thief. This card came out yesterday. And I'll say again what I said yesterday. Same thing as her, talking about, you know, not losing this, because you can't point the finger all at one person. It takes two to tango. The tempter is as guilty as the thief. What you allowed made you just as much of a voluntary party in that situation as the person who was doing the do. Even if what the doer was doing was on the worser end, you allowing it made you suffer twofold. You brought suffering upon yourself because you weren't showing yourself love and respect. And you were also letting yourself be the dumping ground for this person's issues. So you got hit with a double whammy. But the whole point of forgiving and learning is to realize that there takes two people to tango. And that's why when you come back together, everyone needs to have all their cards, pun intended, on the table. Talk about what happened, what both roles that you both played, because you both played a role. It was part of both of your... It never fails, it never fails. Darn sound cut off again in the middle of a spiel. But as I was saying, it takes two to tango. It was part of both of your karmic lessons, possibly something that needed to be balanced. You know, but how long you let that cycle drag out was also part of your lesson. And obviously, something was learned somewhere along the line because there was a separation on both ends. But anywho, let's get back. I'm gonna go to, I think I'm gonna go to Best Buy tomorrow or something and get a new camera, or I don't know what, because this is getting freaking annoying. What you have as a block is faith. Somewhere along the lines, there's still a little bit of issue with this, probably because people are uncertain how they're going to go about doing what they need to do. But they want you to have faith in God to heal the situation. Again, prayer, positive thinking, just do your part, handle your business, and try to remove this thing that currently disconnects you. Having faith. People still stressed and worried about things repeating. It's, what brings you together is feminine. I allow my feminine nature to shine brightly as a valuable part of my identity. So I was like, how is that something that connects you? But it could be, because he's realizing who you are to him. And also he's getting more in touch with his, I say his, but the masculine is getting more in touch with the feminine part of him by being vulnerable, open to love. Just as for the feminine, some of her thing is to become more masculine. That is to become more independent, self-sufficient. Because the masculine is the doer. It's the action. It's independent. The feminine is the caring and the nurturing and the whatever. And both of them embody both things. And sometimes one energy is more prevalent than the other. And again, none of this is gender specific. It could be whatever side you resonate with is your true essence. You are either more the feminine or more the masculine. But, this is what connects them. So again, it's him recognizing her for who she is, her recognizing her feminine power as well, and also because there's action being taken or going to be taken. Today I take action related to the priorities that I have previously put off. And also because even though you lack a little faith on how things are going to come together, you both still have hope. I trust that God has a powerful solution. It's those sirens that threw me off. I trust that God has a powerful solution and brilliant plans in store for me. So they're still, they're realizing what it is. And even though it's not all going to be smooth sailing, there is potential for such wonderful things. What is needed in order to bring it together? Oh, hope this car goes by. This siren. I apologize. Oh, shoo! Oh, thank goodness. Okay. What is currently needed to bring them together is wedding. This situation involves marriage. This could be to bring yourselves back into union, or again, someone needs to get out of a marriage. Someone needs to get out of a situation. Because you had over here as another thing needed in order to bring it together, it was release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Releasing yourself from a marriage or from a relationship to be with the feminine. Releasing those things within you that no longer serve you. Releasing each other from the past, because it's all about forgiving and learning. So this card holds 3 meanings. But since it was next to wedding, again, it could work either way. Releasing each other, releasing yourselves so that you can come into union, or somebody needs to release a relationship, which I think is more the case because you got release down here, ending, and barrier. And someone needed to speak a truth and get honest, because over here there was lots of honesty things and telling truths, and so it's the masculine's got some work to do over here as far as getting out of a situation. And what the advice is for you both is family. I pray for my family and give this situation over to God for answers, support, and healing. This is realizing that you are family to each other. You're each other's other half. This is also realizing that you are part of a universal family of light workers that have come here to do a job, and also to return eventually to ascend back to your true families in the higher dimensions. And again, we knew it was going to come out at some point. Their advice is heal that inner child. I nurture the child within me through playfulness and self-care. Heal those things so that you can remove those barriers and blocks within you that prevent you from having all that you should have in this life. Now, this was what the masculine wanted the feminine to know. Let us read this again. Denial. The world can be a mean, scary place. Sometimes you need to shut out all of the ugliness and only give your attention to pleasant, pretty things. But you've taken it too far. Don't cover your ears and deny reality. When you're in denial about your problems and hope they go away on their own, you may put yourself in danger. Even a small difficulty can easily become a real mess if you refuse to deal with it. The light side of the card is things are not nearly as bad as you feared. Don't exaggerate. The dark side is pain and fear are helpful tools that alert you when something is wrong. Don't ignore them. This could be that during this separation, you've denied yourself to be happy within yourself. You've denied yourself from pursuing things on your own career path. You might have denied yourself the company of other people because you've kind of been in isolation. And he doesn't want you to do that anymore. Don't deny yourself anything just because this person isn't around. You know, you still have to live your life. And also the thing about things are not nearly as bad as you feared. It could be because, you know, it's good news. He's telling you, don't worry, I'm coming. And this was for what she wants him to know. 22. Plenty. The word plenty has two meanings. It means have enough abundance that you can share it freely with happy generosity, and plenty means sufficient. You have all you need and no desire for more. When you feel a lack of plenty, consider both definitions. There is a level of neediness where no matter how abundant your life is, it never feels like enough. Do you really need more, or do you already have plenty? The light side of the card. Be content with what you have and share with those less fortunate. The dark side is trying to buy happiness. Only lasts until the newness of the purchase wears off. This is like what I said yesterday when you had that nurturing card. I said people always go off into other situations because they think that the grass is greener. But the grass is greener where you water it, where you nurture. Not, assuming that it's going to be different with someone else or somewhere else, because no matter where you go, there you are. And she wants him to always keep that in mind, I guess, because there's going to be ups and downs in this relationship, and you can't always run. You can't run from things. You got to put in effort. You got to fix them. You got to nurture them. You got to show love and care and affection and respect for each other so that you have a chance at a healthier, better relationship. You're not always wanting to run away because, a different city, a different town, a different person, money, whatever, all these materialistic things or these temporary things, they don't ultimately bring you the fulfillment and happiness that something that's genuine and real does. And I think that, people realize that in life in general. They say you don't know what you got till it's gone. Sometimes you have to lose things in order to realize their true value. But all is a lesson God would have us learn. So on that note, let us close out today's daily drama. And also, I can't remember if I've said this already because I'm going to be pasting this version onto the last one. But remember that these energies, because I'm doing this every day, energies can change. That's why they can slightly be different, but they're kind of reiterating the same messages because, no one's making really any concrete moves yet. But you can see some slight variations. Also know that energies can linger. It could be today's daily drama, but it can happen, 3-4 days from now or a week from now. And of course, I've already mentioned about the energies can switch. It's not gender specific. It has to do with who you truly are in your essence beneath your skin. And also, like, subscribe, and share, of course. If you'd like a personal reading, all the stuff's below. Please comment. Let me know if any of this happens for you, because I love to hear other people's stories. Also, look out for the monthlies for the different signs. That'll be coming, as I've mentioned already before in the other videos, and also those singles ones that I'm going to be starting. And I've been working a lot on a blog post today that has to do with past lives, karma. I make some mention of me and my twins' relationship. And I'm going to post it on my blog, but I also want to make a video version of it. And I'm going to post it on this site, as well as it launching my other site, which is called SHIჯYE. And that's the name that my twin gave my little business thing. It's supposed to be like a feng shui. You'll see the description on my website if you go there to look of what SHIJYE is. But I kind of wanted to post it also on this channel so that you can get an idea of what that channel is going to be about, which is mostly ascension work, because I want to help people with that stuff as well. I mean, it's all part of the twin flame stuff, but also it's for anybody. You don't even have to be a twin flame. Well, everybody's a twin flame, but you might not be going through the twin flame experience in this lifetime. You might just be going through your soul lessons or whatever it is. So, but I wanted again to kind of link those two together, as to give you an opportunity that if you wanted to join that YouTube channel, I would encourage you to do so, and I hope you do so, because I want to start putting a more effort into that channel as well. But I'm only one person. You see, my twin is very good with social media, video editing. He also does music and he sings. But I'm not too computer savvy. I'm not, too knowledgeable in those things. So I'm trying to feel my way. Plus, again, like I said, I'm only one person. And I'm writing, and I'm doing tarot, and I'm making videos, and it's kind of like, it's a lot. But I'm excited. I'm happy to do it, and I want to do it. But I just wanted to give you that information, so please look for that as well. And until next time, I send you my love and light. Take care. Bye-bye.